Don't complain if we do this whole thing and you're a millionaire by the end of it. That's all I'm gonna say. This first spell that we're gonna try, this is not really a spell for money. This is a spell, it's quite an intense one. This is to shut someone up. And like, I don't know if this is like a PG friendly version of shut someone up. The power of the lemon. Using a lemon, if you have someone in your life who really has been trying it with you, really has been putting you through it, we're gonna make a little cut in a lemon, maybe a little deeper. Okay, this kind of looks right. I just want to say to those of you who think I'm joking, I actually believe in this. I believe some of these things, there is some truth in some of these spells, and also we're using food items, which is like part of nature. If you try this, I think you have to believe in it as well. In this paper, we're supposed to write the name of someone you just someone you don't like, someone you think needs to just quiet down. I don't know. I don't know many people. Honestly, there's no one that I really hate. So the actual spell is to shut someone up, to take control over someone who's really trying it with you and you just need them to like stop. Names in my head include Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg. WhatsApp was down the other day, so if this works, this would be better than writing down anyone's name. My biggest struggle, which, you know, at this point in history, this is everyone's biggest struggle. My someone is myself. I'm really putting like my thoughts into this. If you try this, please write someone's name, someone that you hate. Just, you don't need to be a good person. So the paper is in there, and that is it. Garlic and pepper in Witchcraft, from some of the videos that I watched in preparation for this, it's very popular. It's apparently very powerful. So, wow, this is really making me want to eat some roast chicken. To finish the spell off, we are going to need some red thread. Red apparently represents domination and domination, is that a word? This is not the Halloween content that anyone asked me to do. This is the one that I want to make. Honestly, I have no clue how to get thread out. So I managed to get a little bit of thread. I think I know how to do this bit because I have seen my grandma do this way too many times. She's probably screaming somewhere in heaven right now that I'm messing with this. Can't believe I'm using one of these. So this goes through the lemon. This is way more difficult than it seems, that's all I'm gonna say. I feel like I'm performing surgery, open heart surgery on this lemon. The survival rate is decreasing by the second. I don't want people to think that I'm making fun or whatever, because I actually believe in this. My grandma would have been so proud. Actually, probably not. This is actually very anti-Christian. My grandma would definitely not approve. But happy Halloween! We have officially closed down the lemon. So whoever is the person that you wrote in there, in my case, something that you want to shut, I guess within the next days I'm going to be able to tell you if I'm going to be feeling different, if I'm going to be feeling less nervous, more carefree. Those are the things that I want to accomplish with this spell. If you're wondering, yes, we've got some for money and fame and anything you want from Witchcraft. I'll show it to you in this video. This is supposed to be a tea for money, fortune. I already know this is the one that everyone wants to know. So it's pretty simple. You need cinnamon sticks, green tea, and some jasmine flowers, which was the only ingredient that was kind of difficult to find. I've never used the tea strainer. I have no idea how to use this. Do you just put the ingredients in here and then the water on top? I'm gonna start with the green tea, which honestly, green tea, not my favorite choice for tea. Like, I would prefer black, but trust me, if this tea is gonna give me money, I'll eat it straight from the tea bag. I'll eat the tea bag and everything. So we got the green tea added to the strainer. For the cinnamon sticks, because this is not gonna fit in my strainer, I'm actually just gonna break the cinnamon stick. We're gonna break it into pieces. So this is what our money tea is looking like. For the jasmine flowers, this was actually difficult to find. I found some on Amazon, which was very expensive. I actually found that a lot of jasmine teas are basically just the whole flowers. You might be able to find it at the supermarket. So if you empty the tea bags, these are actual flowers. They do mention that we need to clear our mind and put our intent into this. And my intent, has a whole lot of zeros. Trust me, I can clear my mind for this. I need to pay my lawyer fees. I think we might need a bigger mason jar. So we've got some boiling water and we are basically going to make our tea. It's looking like green tea, but I can see all bits of like other stuff, like cinnamon, I guess. I've never made tea like this. We just let it sit like that. Trust me, if this works, I will shot this in one go. I'll be like, next. It also says that it's optional, but you can also add some honey for more prosperity. Prosperity? Sounds like I want it. Sounds like extra zeros. So we're gonna add a little bit of honey. And I'm gonna put this back on, and this is supposed to sit here for 4 to 5 minutes. And trust me, I'm gonna actually update you guys on this. Like, if anything happens, I promise I will update you guys. And I'm putting my intent and my focus into this tea. We've waited the right amount of time. I think this is plenty of time for this to be done. I'm gonna have mine with some ice, because I think this is gonna be too hot to drink. Wait, should I put the ice in here? It is still very hot. 1, 2. So in this glass, we've got an endless source of flavor. This is truly non-drinkable, even with the extra prosperity, like. But for money, trust me. I'm gonna be so rich. I put all my energy into this, I put my thoughts into this, and most importantly, I'm gonna pee all night, so... Imagine how tired I am. I cannot believe I actually went to buy flowers for this. I want to get a small one, the tiniest one that I can find. Okay, this one is like perfect because it's like small. I know this is not like your conventional third eye activation. I don't know exactly what it is. It sounds like I want it. I'm allergic to pollen, which is, you know, those little things inside the flowers. I don't know if this is a great idea. This one just has a lot of green stuff. So by eating a sunflower, this is supposed to activate our third eye. So that's why sunflower oil tastes like that. That makes sense. It tastes like petrol. I can't explain. It tastes the way petrol smells. This could be a science one. This could be like not even witch. Should I Google if this is poisonous? Can you eat sunflowers? Sunflowers can do more than just add aesthetic appeal. In fact, they are an entirely edible plant. You can use your sunflowers to make everything from salads to sunflower tea. That would have been a whole lot better. I ate half a sunflower. Being completely honest, I feel kind of relaxed. I feel more relaxed than before. I feel weird. I hope it's not an allergic reaction. I'm always like nervous shaking. That's my constant state of existing. Not right now. Is my third eye activated? I just looked at the building in front of my building and the lights are literally shaped in the shape of a cross. If there's ever been a sign for me to stop this video and just not carry on, I'm gonna show it to you guys because you guys are not gonna believe me, but that is literally like a cross. I think I'm playing... I don't know. I feel relaxed. We're gonna see if my third eye is activated throughout this video. If I hear spirits and dead people speaking to me, well, we'll know.
So apparently drinking lettuce water makes you sleepy.
Okay, so what she's saying is somewhat true, but there's actually more fascinating side effects. And she used iceberg lettuce and she should have used romaine. We now know that ancient Egyptians used lettuce as a hypnotic and as an aphrodisiac. And after chemical analysis, we now know that they were right. Plants in the Latuca genus secrete a milky white sap. It's called lacticarium, and it contains chemical compounds such as lactosin and lactocopicrin. And those compounds induce sleep, lucid dreaming, and they have potent pain-killing effects, which is why it's sometimes referred to as lettuce opium.
I made sure that this is romaine lettuce, I think. If this works, I want to know that we're using the real thing. But I actually find this is really interesting. This is one of those where witchcraft meets science. I was trying to explain this earlier and... oh, there is literally... it's like milk? It's like a white... that is so bitter. Oh! I can't get over it. I can't even speak. Chocolate break. That was really bitter. I had to go and get some chocolate. But basically, what I was trying to say is the reason why sometimes I believe in this like witchcraft kind of things, I love anything kind of like science related. I think sometimes we call like witchcraft to things that science hasn't really been able to explain yet. And just because we haven't been able to explain it yet, it doesn't mean that it's not real. I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. This is our lettuce for our sleeping water. So if we drink this so we're gonna pour some hot water on our lettuce, and we're basically making lettuce tea. Thank you to the Egyptians, we invented it apparently. We learned so much in these videos. So I'm gonna let it sit for the same amount of time that you let tea sit, which is around 3 to 4 minutes. We should have really left this one for the end of the video because I'm gonna be so tired, but I wanted you guys to see if I am going to get tired throughout the video. I think we left our spell potion brewing for too long, so I'm gonna just get the water out. It is surprisingly clear. I was expecting this to be kind of like, I don't know, green or something. By drinking this is supposed to help our sleeping habit. I do think the person in the video mentioned that this might cause sleep paralysis. That doesn't sound like something I want. Not tonight, please. If I had some sugar or a little bit of pumpkin spice syrup, it's not terrible. It's definitely doable to drink this. I've activated my third eye and now I'm deactivating it. Jokes aside and being completely honest, I feel so relaxed, and that is definitely because of eating that sunflower earlier. I can't explain, I actually feel like I'm in a better, more relaxed mood. Okay, that was about half of it. That was quite a lot of it. I still feel like I have a lot of energy right now, but we're gonna see as we test other things if this is going to affect me. I'm gonna be just cut to me sleeping, passed out in the sofa. Out of everything that we've tried, I think this might be the first like protection spell. Like this is supposed to protect your house, your space, especially if you're what they call an empath. I just want to say, and this is my controversial opinion, I don't think I'm an empath. Ever since the word or like the term empath became popular, all my friends are like, I'm such an empath. I can feel everything around me. I can pick up on other people's negativity. And I'm like, I pick up on my own negativity. I feel like if I've picked up on other people's as well, I would not be here right now. So definitely not an empath. It would drive me crazy. So I'm filling up all these little jars with some salt, and we're using 4 of these little containers because it's supposed to be 1 for every corner of your house. So I thought about it. I think my house has 4 corners. I think every house has 4 corners. If you live in a circular house, well, you're on your own. No witchcraft can save you. I do like the idea of this. This is like a protection thing for like your space. Usually I just don't let people come into my house. That's the way to protect it, but this is close second. To this we can add some rosemary, and I've got so little because I love roast chicken. Roast chicken is probably my favorite food of all time. So rosemary is also like my choice of spice for just every time I make chicken. Man, this actually is starting to smell kind of delicious. These spell jars are so tiny. It makes this very difficult. If someone found this in your house, I don't think there's anything weird in these ingredients. If there was like chicken blood or something like that, well, then we might have to print a label. I don't know, do something about the packaging. Cooking lavender. It's just, I think, regular lavender, but this one is actually edible because I think we might need this for other spells. I love the smell of lavender, so we're adding the lavender on top of the rosemary. This would make a delicious bread seasoning. I don't know if we have to say something before we close this down. No one can reach me. No one can bother me. My house is a safe space. No one invited guests. If someone comes over, they bring their own towels. I think it's because of the jars, but this one looks really legit. It looks like something you'd find in Harry Potter or something. If any of you is dealing with bad vibes in your house, well, protection spell, kick them out, literally. This is one corner of my house right here, so I already feel better. I didn't really think this through. I really want to try this lavender coffee. I completely forgot about the lettuce water. So the coffee is, I should have thought about this. We're still doing it. I'm just gonna have a little sip and that'll be fine. Here we've got ground coffee. This is what I use to make my coffee every day. And I'm gonna add some lavender. This is edible lavender. You know, a little bit more. What is this for? Prosperity? I don't even remember. Whatever it is, I need loads of it. If this ruins my coffee machine, I am going to complain. I'm gonna send a bill to the Church of Satan. They better be profiting of the cult. The lavender is just mixed with the coffee. I think they use a different type of coffee extraction, which is like the drip one or something. I'm gonna ruin a very expensive coffee machine. So we picked up all the lavender pieces. So I'm gonna press the coffee. I mean, this works the same. I'm not getting any lavender, just coffee. So it literally looks the same because I still want to test out the effects of the lettuce water to see if I'm gonna get tired or not. I'm gonna make a very tiny coffee. I'm gonna add a little bit of sweetener because that is just how I would have this coffee. With every stir, I attract divine healing. What else? Love and peace. So we've set our spell, we put the magic ingredient. It tastes like breakfast sausage, like English breakfast sausage. No amount of divine peace and love can make me drink this. I'm gonna sit here and be hateful. It could be that it's like a I don't drink black coffee kind of situation. If this was a money spell or a money situation, trust me, I would drink the whole thing. I would drink 10 of these, but this is just peace and love. I really didn't time this correctly because eating lemon peels, activating my third eye after we drank all that lettuce water to make us sleepy is not, I don't know. Out of everything that we've tried so far, I think the thing that worked the most was eating a sunflower that I genuinely felt like a change inside of me. Can I explain it? I felt it, it was real. This time around, instead of being something to help you improve your mood, it's supposed to make you energetic. Honestly, everything activates your third eye at this point. My third eye has had enough. I mean, it's pretty bad, but if this is gonna give me energy, after the lettuce water, I'm gonna have to eat all lemons. If these were candied, would it still work? Asking the big questions. I feel good. We need to pair a witch and a chef so we can make something delicious but also that does something magical to our bodies, because eating this the way it is, this is not practical.
I'm going to make 2 separate batches of moon water. The one you're making to drink, you will write what your manifestations are and you will stick it to the bottom of the mason jar. The one that you're going to be using to spray your house, a few drops of Florida water and rose water. So you add a few drops of Florida water and a few drops of rose water and let them absorb the energy of the moon. In the morning, this will be your drinking water. This you will put in a spray bottle. You will spray yourself with it. You will spray your home.
So this one is kind of like a spell manifestation kind of thing for when you've got a full moon or a new moon. We're making water that's going to absorb the powers of the moon. It could be real. We don't know that. Just imagine if it's real. Imagine if this actually works. This is probably worth giving it a try, honestly. We're making magic water. That's what we're doing. So this one is going to be the water that we're going to use to spray ourselves with. On the one that we're going to actually drink, we're not adding anything to it. We're just supposed to write exactly what we want from this spell. Thought about it. I want money. I kind of want world peace as well. It's world peace and money for me. First of all, I'm going to write money. Second of all, I'm going to write world peace. It's a more difficult one. I kind of wanted to write 1 million followers on TikTok and then I don't have space. It's not meant to be. On the next full moon, these mason jars already come with these stickers, which is incredible. Both of these waters are supposed to sit in the moonlight. So to this one, we're going to add some rose water. We're supposed to add some Florida water, and I tried to find the closest thing to Florida water, and this is actually made in Turkey, so I guess Turkish water is the European version of Florida water. So we're gonna add our Florida water. And as you can see, like, it goes cloudy, just like it did. That smells so good. And I want to drink it. That's how good this smells. And this is our drinking water that we can now pour it because we have written the intention in the bottom. Once this charges in the moonlight for like, I don't know, overnight or something, then you're supposed to put it into... I'm gonna spill this everywhere. I already knew. Okay. I already feel it happening. We're gonna spray ourselves as we drink it. I can feel world peace coming. We forgot to charge this in the moonlight. It might still work, I don't know. We have made potions, we have eaten plants, used the moonlight, and now we're using candles. I think we've tried every kind of witchcraft. So we're using some basil for this one. So we're gonna sprinkle one of these tea light candles. A little bit more. We need a lot of prosperity. I still don't know what that is. It's like one of those paint markers. I'm not using a rock because I don't even know where I would go and find a rock in the middle of the city. This is a crystal, it's fine. If the paint doesn't come off, I'm okay with it. On the crystal, I'm gonna kind of use this flat surface. And we're gonna do that symbol, which I think I remember what it's like. I think it was something like this. Mine looks kind of weird. I think I'm going to accidentally summon a demon or something. Why would I say that? Even Jesus has left me. I think it looks pretty similar. So this is supposed to attract wealth, prosperity, and success. I need all of them. Can't pick a favorite. I love all of them. Ooh, on that note, I can feel that it's working. It smells like pizza. I was really feeling it, and then I smelled the basil, and I'm like, now I'm hungry. It smells amazing, what can I say? Oh, no. We almost ruined my success and prosperity. I kind of feel like this one is working. I don't know. Something is definitely working with this one. And on that note, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I read the comments on my videos. You guys have been asking for something different. This was something different. I don't know exactly if this was something that everyone wanted, but I brought you witchcraft. I don't know. If you like this video, you know what to do. Even though this is kind of weird, I know that some of you might find this interesting because I genuinely find this really interesting. My For You page is just a bunch of like paranormal, from aliens to witchcraft. Those are things that just interest me a lot, and it's Halloween. I always assume that everyone is as weird as me, and then sometimes there's a disconnect, so hopefully there was no disconnect. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, but only do it if you enjoy my videos. If you don't enjoy them, it's fine if you just casually watch it. But those of you who do watch regularly, thank you so much for subscribing. I've been posting a lot of extra content on TikTok, some of it from my videos, but also some of it's exclusive for TikTok. So, you know, links are in the description down below. Once again, no pressure, but I am there in case you're bored. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on my next video.